Howdy y'all, my name is Jack and this is my channel, Budget Hunter. I'm really happy that you guys are here and I hope to be as entertaining as I can be throughout this project. As the name might suggest, I'm going to be showing you hunting videos, not just hunting, hunting, fishing, farming, maybe a little bit of animal husbandry, some gardening, just some basic outdoor kind of life stuff. Trick to it is I'm going to be trying to do it all for cheap. I love hunting. I've always loved hunting. But life gets in the way. It's my passion, but oftentimes I have very little money to put towards it, which I feel like a lot of people can relate to that. So throughout the course of this project, I'm going to be trying to show y'all as many places, outfitters, things that you can do to still enjoy an outdoors style lifestyle without spending a whole bunch of money. So today is September 5th, which means it is dove season. It's my favorite time of the year. It's the kickoff to, in my mind, it's the kickoff to the general hunting season. It's a hot one out tonight. It's 103 degrees. And I am out here in this dove field. Now, this is not a normal dove field. This is a public dove field. So, Texas has got millions of acres of public hunting land allowed to Texas hunters to come out and hunt for essentially free. All you have to do is buy the license, which it's only an additional like $40 to come out and be able to enjoy all this property. I believe this property that I'm on is like 100 acres. It's a cut cornfield. So hopefully we'll be able to see some dove here. And we're gonna go ahead and get out. I'm gonna wait just a little bit longer for it to cool off just a little bit before I set up my gear. But I will get back to y'all as soon as we're out on the field. Do I look funny? Yeah, I probably look funny. I'm all set up now. It's still hot. It wasn't gonna get any cooler, so I figured I wouldn't want to miss out on my opportunity to set up. So here I am. So real quick, I'm going to post on this video a picture of the map for this location because you can actually download every map for every piece of public hunting land. There is an app that you can download. You can also look up on pieces of public hunting land on TexasParksandWildlife.com. That will show you, that should get you to where you need to go. I'll get you all the exact links. I can post that down in the description below. But the picture for the map for this particular location is right here. Also, I would like to make a disclaimer. I am in no way, shape, or form an expert. So, take everything I say with a grain of salt. I am simply a guy who likes to go hunting, trying to do everything on a budget because I'm broke. So take everything I say with a grain of salt. I will try to tell y'all whenever something is an opinion or whenever something is something that I've heard from somebody else. Most of the facts that I say, I will try to back up with reliable information sources. But with hunting, a lot of times it's information, advice is by word of mouth, just by experience, so it might be hard to do. But, so in the comments, if I do something wrong or say something wrong, or maybe you see that I'm messing up, or even if you just want to reply, definitely reply in the comments. If you're mean to me, I probably just won't respond to you, but don't be mean. So anyways, I want to show y'all real quick my setup. It's pretty simple. So, don't know if y'all can see that from here. I'm walking closer towards it. But I just got two Mojos out there and 2 flock of flickers. Could have gone more in depth into the decoys. I've got a whole bunch of full bodies in my car, but it's too hot and didn't want to mess with those. So it is, well, actually I'm not sure what time it is. It's like 5 something, 5:30. So I'm gonna sit here with my GoPro on and wait for the birds. Real quick, just want to go through gear lists. Obviously I've got the GoPro on. It's actually in a Caso. Got it from Amazon. Got a hat, got sunglasses. Hunter's orange. Anytime you're out here in public land, you need to wear hunter's orange. Just to make sure that you don't get shot or somebody doesn't shoot you, somebody sees you. Even though we're in an open dove field and it's pretty clearly obvious to see who's where and what. It's the rules to wear hunter's orange. I'm trying to do everything on this channel by the book, so I'm wearing hunter's orange. Shotgun. I've got a Yieldies. It's a cheap shotgun, over and under. I got it for like $300 at Academy, and I'm just shooting normal shells. Really nothing too fancy. I've heard a lot of people say that they don't like this gun, and it is cheap by all means, but I've hunted with it for a little while, and I've got to say I'm actually very pleased with it. For an over and under, it's been pretty reliable. I've hit quite a few birds with it in the past. Action's pretty smooth. The trigger's pulls pretty smooth. I've just never really had any problems with it. Well, I've had problems with a lot of other shotguns, so if that's something you're interested in, if you're brand new getting into hunting, I highly recommend it. It is one thing that I will recommend is get you one of those, and I don't think it'll fail you. Once again, that's my opinion. I have a friend. Alright, so it's been about 20 minutes. Haven't seen any birds yet. Heard a shot from my left. I didn't see anything go down. Didn't see anybody go out to go retrieve, so I'm not sure what he shot at. But one of the keys to hunting public land, be happy with your experience. You gotta follow a couple rules, mental rules. First one is to manage your expectations. This is just a cut cornfield. This is not a well-manicured field specifically designed to attract dove. This is not on a hunting reservation. This is not some big shots farm that's raises or has thousands of dove coming to his farm every day. This is simply a polite, nice, friendly farmer who decided to let Texas Parks and Wildlife use his land for public hunting. So it's not well manicured for birds. There are birds that come in here, but it is not specifically designed for birds. So, with that being said, it's possible that I may come here and see 50 birds, or I could come in here and not see any. So, you gotta take that with a grain of salt. I mean, it's still gonna be fun. It's still gonna be enjoyable to come out here and sit down and have the chance to get birds. And in that way, I'm kind of torn, because on one hand, I need to be entertaining for you guys. But on the second side of that coin, I also need to show y'all what it's like being out here, the experience. You know, my experience. Normally, when I go out with outfitters, I will rate the hunts, rate the experience. I've already got a little scoring system set up. But for these public hunting land pieces, these segments that I'm going to be doing for the next couple weeks, I'm not going to rate them, just because it's so subjective. You know, it could be the day, It could be how much hunting pressure is on here. It could be the weather. It's maybe the birds just didn't feel like coming here. It's hard to tell. So just keep in mind, I'm gonna try to be as entertaining as possible, but if I get nothing today, I get nothing. Tell you what though, there is a nice breeze blowing today, and it is making the world of difference. This orange is pretty hot. I'm wearing a pretty cool shirt. I'm just wearing a fishing shirt. Here comes some knowledge that was told to me by a dove guide. Dove, it doesn't really matter what you're wearing as far as camouflage goes. I normally like to wear camouflage because I'm hunting and it just feels right. But dove don't really they don't really pay attention to colors as much as they do movement. That's just what I've been told. I'm not 100% sure if that's true or not. That's just what I've been told, and from my personal experience, I've found that to be true. I've worn a blue fishing shirt, and I still stay away from some of the harsher colors like red and black, but I'll wear like green and blue and just nice comfy shirts. And I haven't ever really had any problems with the birds turning tail and turning the other way because of it. So I don't know. If you have any insight about it, leave it in the comments below. I would love to find out for sure. Well, starting to see birds. Problem is they're not dove. I've been able to identify at least some scissortails, some starlings, some swallows. Oh, somebody just shot. Maybe that's a good sign. I call all those Tweety birds. We don't want to shoot the Tweety birds. Although the European starlings, which I don't know how to identify, you can shoot. They're an invasive species. You can shoot them. I don't know how to identify them, so not in flight. So I'm not going to take a shot on a bird that I can't identify. So hopefully here in the next couple minutes, I'm starting to hear shots. So hopefully we have some birds come flying our way. Hopefully. All right. Well, it's been an hour and 45 minutes. I still haven't seen a single bird. Starting to think this might be a bust. Like I said, I'm not going to rate this field just because I'm sure other people have had success. But just from my experience, you guys make your own assumptions on whether or not you want to come here. If it's close to you, like it is to me, that's why I chose this field. It's the closest one to me. Then by all means, go on ahead, you know. But if I were going to have to drive out of my way, like really far, and I knew it was going to be like this, personally, I don't think I'd come. Then again, it is a cornfield, and I've traditionally never had very much luck at cornfields. Pretty good luck at sorghum fields, sunflower fields, of course, but not really cornfields. So I'm gonna give it another 45 minutes or so. If I don't see any birds, I'm gonna pack up. I will keep y'all posted. All right, well, that's it. No birds today. Calling it quits. Normally I'd probably try and stay out a little later, but I got a birthday to go to and got some cooking to do, so I'm gonna go ahead and head back in early. So I'm gonna grab my stuff, grab the mojos. So as far as video quantity, I live very true to the budget hunter name. I only go hunting when I can afford to. Now, I am blessed with the opportunity of having 3 days off every week because I work a 4-10 schedule at work and I work night shift. So I can probably pull out 1 or 2 videos per week of me going to different pieces of public hunting land. Here in a week or two, the South Zone dove hunting public land areas are going to open, and I've been told those are some pretty good spots to go to. They're feed fields, but they're not corn fields. I'm not sure what type of grain they are, but hopefully they're better than what I experienced today. So, once again, not going to rate this field just because it's anybody's game, but I did not have any luck today. So, take that with a grain of salt. I will see you all next time. Cheers.